Hi, Scorpio. It's Meg with Padmes, and I'm looking at your energy and getting messages for you today. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and prominent placements. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. We're calling in our ancestors. And we are looking at your energy, getting messages. What is it that you need to know in your present time timeline? And we're doing the Old Wise Tree spread. We'll get some energy that you don't see coming. And we'll get some advice. Okay. Here we go, Scorpio. All right. Wow. Okay. So the first thing that I am seeing here, Scorpio, is the heart of the situation. The heart of the situation, here's my sneaky monkey card, the Seven of Swords, and that's lying, cheating, stealing, coming from someone who's offering you some kind of apology. So here's the Knight of Cups, and this is an apology given with some sort of agenda. Let's just say that. Coming from a place of, here's kind of nostalgia, friendship, soulmate information, soulmate connection, past life information. So this is coming from this place of really being connected with this person and then moving into some kind of apology that I want to say an apology with boundaries around what someone else is wanting for themselves. I'm also hearing somebody wanting to smooth something over, but it's because it's for them though. They're smoothing something over so that it's not disruptive for them. Happening now and into the near future, we've got the Hanged Man reversed. This is about no longer having to sacrifice, no longer having to wait, hang around, not do anything. This is about you being able to, where before you were stuck in some fashion, now you're able to jaunt off on the rest of your journey. The big picture is talking about sadness, even devastation, grief, disappointment. Ugh, Scorpio. And when you feel grief and disappointment, it is so deep. All right, let's take a look at your higher self. Your higher self is coming in as the King of Wands. This can be someone in your vicinity. This can also have layers of your energy. Your energy is talking about being action oriented, about pursuing what inspires you. And again, here's an action oriented card. Here's the Four of Swords, but it's reversed. So it's coming out of hibernation, coming out of the cave and starting to, I'm hearing like Stella got her groove back. If this is about taking your energy back, taking your life back even. And release the idea that justice is not being done. Justice is happening. Karmic justice is happening. And there's some kind of resistance to this in love king. There's resistance to possibly seeing someone like this, seeing someone as that. Let's get some clarification here. This is also some resistance to being in control of your emotions. And I do want to say, I'm hearing that there's some kind of fierce connection. Here's the King of Cups and here's the King of Wands. But when you're having resistance to having complete control over your emotions, and then you're having this King of Wands card with this, fiery action energy, getting things done energy, just be careful about like rage outbursts. This could be because you're rageful, you're upset and you're angry, or this could be from someone else. But ultimately, It also feels like there's some kind of protection going on here. You're protecting yourself from love, protecting yourself from being in love, feeling love, being vulnerable to love, being vulnerable to someone because you love them. Wow. Your advice is talking about this is so healing. This is a Sagittarius energy, but this is very healing, very balancing, calling in angels to help this healing transition. So there's this resistance to the balance of emotions, and your advice is to really look at that because your advice is calling for balance. I'm even hearing it's calling for chakra balance. It's calling for higher self, channeling into personality self, that type of balance. This would be, I'm seeing violet flame energy here. This would also be balancing crown. And let's look at this past, present, future. So in the past, there has been some, I'm hearing somebody say ill will, but that's not what I would say about this card so much. I'm just hearing that there's this, I don't feel like I'm strong enough to go forward with this. But then there's also, I'm not exerting my self-esteem. I'm not really standing in my power. This is in the past. And here's the present. We got the Three of Swords reversed, which I like because this means there's some stuff that's happened in the past. There's some heartbreak and upset and sadness, and you're talking about that in the big picture. But it's reversed, and for me, that's like being on the other side of it. It might still be painful, but the worst part is over. And here's the Knight of Wands reversed. This is about dipping in and out of it. It's like, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out with your energy. So part of this is sometimes I feel like I'm not strong enough to do this. Sometimes I am strong enough to do this. Sometimes I'm on the other side of this sadness. Sometimes I'm in it. So there's this element of going back and forth. The High Priestess is in your trajectory. And this trajectory is talking about, first of all, letting go of secrets. She holds on to the secrets when she's right side up, right? When she's upside down, it's like, I'm ready to let the cat out of the bag. I'm ready to release all of this. But when she's reversed, she's also still very much connected to the underworld. She's very much connected to the dark night of the soul that she went through to gain all of that wisdom. Okay. Let's take a look at some energy you don't see coming, Scorpio. What's some energy you don't see coming? There's a lot here. There's karmic justice that is coming, that is happening, or that is coming. This is you no longer having to sacrifice. You have one, two, three, four. You have 5 major arcana. This is a big turning point in your journey, a big change. Yeah, I'm even hearing I'm hearing soul up. It's a big soul up. It's like a big step forward or step up in your journey spiritually. All right, I'm pulling 5. Energy you don't see coming. We've got distant horizons, courtship, adjudication, mature man, and main male. So distant horizons is talking about things that you are putting out into the quantum field now that are going to come into fruition at a later date. This is about manifesting. This is manifesting some kind of courtship, but even in this courtship or this coming together of 2 like minds in a romantic sense, there's also something coming together in a court, especially since we have adjudication. This feels like something happening in a court setting. This also feels like there's a judgment call that's going to be made. And I want to say sooner rather than later. There are 2 masculine energies that are involved in this. There's a mature man. There's a main male. This could be a significant other, a partner, husband. This could be, you know, no gender in tarot. So this can also be a man or a woman, but it feels like two significant energies, relationship energies in your life. Energy that you don't see coming. I feel like you've been manifesting this, but you're continuing to manifest this. And there's something coming forward in the near future around understanding more about what these connections are. I want to take a look at Messages of Love Oracle. I just want to take a look at where you are in this journey with all of these majors here. Tell me about this. Okay. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So there's some kind of courtship that is helping you out. This courtship can be romantic. I do think there's a romantic courtship on the horizon here, right? But this courtship is also talking about friendship that's helping you through this judgment call, leap of faith, second chance. And I'm also feeling like this leap of faith has a lot more to do with you not having to sacrifice anymore, giving yourself a second chance. Yeah, like I'm even hearing someone say, giving yourself a second chance at life. This is you coming out of the cave and bringing people together for a common cause. Release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. No longer having to sacrifice. Okay, I want to take a look at your moonology. What do your angels and guides want to tell you? What kind of information, education, outlook does Scorpio need? A time to give rather than take. Offering part of yourself up to the universe. The answers you need are coming. I feel like that has more to do with karmic justice. And look at the bigger picture. Look how this is affecting the whole. That bigger picture is also talking about distant horizons. What you do now affects what happens at a later date. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. And I'll be back in a couple of days, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Scorpio.